Hello and welcome back to another episode of All the Gear, Some Idea. So on the last video of this, we changed a shock. If you haven't watched that, it's there. Won't be very good because mic's cutting out and all that jazz. Same thing on this one. So we're going to have to invest in some better second mics rather than the mics we've got. However, someone commented and said, can you do this? And I said, yeah, of course we can. We can do that. And then we do have a Discord, as I've mentioned. That gives people the opportunity to speak to us, message us, give us ideas, as well as the comments on YouTube, obviously, as well. But if you've got a problem with a vehicle, car, whatever, just when you see us in there, just give us a message. Or message us in here. We're not bothered. We've got an email address. You can contact us there too. Now, someone's asked us for how we did the engine change, so I'm going to go through that now. Obviously, I'm going to take the engine back out, but it's an Aprilia RS4 125 engine. What did we have to do to make it work? In the short of it, nothing. If I'm 100% honest with you, nothing. We did nothing to make it work. We bought the bike. Go back and watch other videos first. But we bought the bike with a broken engine. The timing chain had come off. Now that happened because the tensioner was broken, which is in a previous video. So you have to go back and watch those, and this will make more sense. That's why the whole, we did the timing chain tensioner on this engine because we weren't sure if it was going to be okay. Now, all we did was remove the panelling and pulled the engine out in its simplest forms. There's a bolt that sits down the front, and I'll show you in a second, and there's a bolt that goes around the back. In fact, it's two at the front, one at the back. The one at the back is part of the swing arm. Now, I believe these bolts are prone to snapping, so we've checked it, it's fine, we've lubed it, it's fine. But I have seen a few of them snap, which is never a good thing on a bike, or even on a car. Now, I do believe the RS engines are bolted also on the top. These don't have that bolt. But visually, part number-wise, everything's the same. The only difference you'll find is on a Mondial, the part number starts with FB. Aprilia starts with AP. So if you need any parts for the engine, it's cheaper to go and find the same part number, find the part number from the Mondial, and then search it with AP on the front rather than FB on the front, and you'll probably find the same part comes up, but it's for an Aprilia. Now, I ordered the timing chain tensioner for this, not because it's an Aprilia engine, or because it came from one, but because I knew it was the same. But I think it was like 15, 20 quid cheaper to do it this way than it was to buy the one from Mondial. It's just a name, it's just a price tag. Same with car manufacturers, they do the same thing. Now, the only thing that we did have to do, it came with an engine ECU. Brilliant. It's a throttle body too, it's all in one. It's a lot cleaner, looks a lot nicer. Let's see if the new one on there, the newer one on there, should we say, because I believe it's a 21 rather than this is an 18 plate, 68. So it's a newer engine. And then I had engine management on. Used the scanner that I've got for the bike, and I had a CAN communication fault, and I'm merely a little bit stumped by why it was a CAN communication fault. Now, I do know on the newer ones a digital display, like a proper digital display. So I can only go on the assumption that the new ones with the digital displays are actually CAN bus communication. So we've swapped the engine ECU from my old one, put it back in, engine light's gone. No CAN communication faults. Now, I thought it was a wiring fault, hence why I've done loads of wiring bit. Sorry, I pushed the button. So there's nothing drastically, exhaust fits, throttle body fits. The injector that came with it, which is from the RS, has a little plastic top on it. It's the wrong way. It hits the battery tray on this one, so you need to put the Mondial on. That is a Mondial part to make it fit this bike. It might be the same as some Derby or whatever else they use the engine in to make it so that actually it works in those as well. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked into that. And the way that the throttle body goes onto it is different as well. So you need to use the old bits from that. So there's basically anything the engine ECU attaches to going to the cylinder head of the engine, you need to put the F.B Mondial one on there. Otherwise, you'll put in the Aprilia stuff in there, which is great. It works. Like I said, I've had no problems with it since I put the engine in. We've done an oil change on it when we put the engine in, but there will be another oil change and filter change coming up because I don't know what else I've done on it. Not a lot since I've had it running, if I'm honest. So we have done 90 miles on as it is, but I don't know the real history of this engine. So I'm going to get MOT'd because it's due an MOT in a couple of weeks. Once it's MOT'd, if it passes, I'll treat it to an oil change, and obviously we'll do a video on the oil change and explain what we're doing while we're doing it. You know, they only take just over a litre of oil, but if I remember correctly, I've looked at the service manual for this, and it is due to have a service every 500 miles, which to me is mental. However, single cylinder, 125, you're wringing its neck all the time. It's not like a two-stroke where it's actually going to give you some okay power out of it, but you're having to sort of give it some all the time. So that's the only reason why I can see it having a service every 500 miles. Now, you'll probably find the engine that was originally in never had a service for probably 4,000 miles. Oh, it's fine, it's 4,000 miles. But if it says 500 miles, I'll be doing one every 500 miles. Obviously, I've not even done 500 miles. I'm sure it's 500. I'm going to check, and I'll put it in here now. So that was the service intervals for it. So I'm going to grab you and just show you a little bit around and turn the light on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got to be really careful because, like I keep saying, these mics are awful. You've got one bolt that goes through, that one there, that's your swing arm bolt. You pull that cap off, there's a big bolt that goes through there. You've got another bolt that goes through up here. So in here you've got two, I think they're 13s and a bolt going through. We left that on, took it all off separate. And you can just about see through here a nut and a bolt. And the other one's down here. Now that was stuck on the last one, we had to beat it out. And when we beat it out, we had to angle grind the engine to get the bolt out. It was so corroded in there. So preventative maintenance would be every now and again remove that bolt, copper slip, some sort of grease in there just to make it so it's good. I need to take that out and copper slip it up before it does it again. Your oil filter's here. I have polished this up. Does need another little polish. The other side you've got your drain plug and your dipstick, and your dipstick's where you fill the oil up to. When we do the service, we can obviously go through that again. Timing chain tensioner is here. As you can see, that's new as well. But when you look at the old engine compared to this one, this has been probably dry stored a little bit more than the bike has. So I'm happy with the engine. And yeah, so you just remove this. You need to make sure you don't lose your swing arm because it's going to swing back. You need to undo the chain. So you need to get the chain off the engine, undo those 3 bolts, and in here is where I was talking about the and it was different. So normally I can't turn the torque. Testing the mic, you piece of shit. So the intake tract is up here. That's what we had to leave on. That's got the injector and everything around it. So everything that way is Mondial now. Everything this way, apart from the exhaust, is Aprilia. Part numbers are the same, all that stuff. But like I say, if you are going to do one and you want some advice or you want some help or you need a photo of where something goes, don't hesitate to message us. We'll be more than happy to help. We've done it. We recorded it for a reason. Obviously, the recording of that wasn't brilliant. We are new to this, so bear with us as we delve into this world. It is a hobby. It's not a job. So I have had people message me on the Mondial page in regards to certain problems on their bikes, and I'm more than happy to message you back when I'm free. I think I sent someone a video of how to do their fuel tank. I haven't got a problem with it. If we can help, we'll help. It's a biking community, car community, everything like that. We are happy to help. So that was the overview, in a way, like a talking you through changing the engine from a Mondial to an Aprilia RS4 125. As you can see, there's not much different. If you've got one and you're looking at the video and you're looking at your bike and you're going, yeah, they're the same. They are the same, apart from everything prior to the intake side. Now, it might be on an older RS4 125. It's exactly the same, bar the little bit on top of the injector. Whether that's the case, I generally don't know. But it's in, it's done, it runs, and it rides really well. I do enjoy riding it. I've had a Fox problem. A Fox came into here and stole one of my motorbike gloves, so I was then only had one glove. It's dry in here, secure in here. I didn't think it was going to come and nick anything, especially a Fox. My own fault for not, I suppose, putting stuff away properly in that respect. But I did not expect. I've got a camera in it, so you can see what goes on. There's a camera in the garden. I can see everything. I didn't expect to see a Fox come in, wheel on my glove, then take my glove. and then come back and wheel on my bike shoes and then chew the bike shoes. So now I'm one shoe down two. So I can't actually go for a ride until I get some new equipment, which is really annoying. And I was not happy when that happened. If you want to see a video of a fox chewing me shoe or nicking me glove or weeing on a tea towel that was out here, by all means let us know and I'll post it as a short or something. It really, really annoys me. You know, if I come out, you look like someone's stolen something. No, fox has nicked it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, the yes and no arrow things. Follow our other socials. Let us know if there's any other videos you want us to do. And comment. We still haven't revealed how much we paid for the bike. We have one person who so far is winning with their comment, and they will win a prize if no one else comments. So yeah, click down here to subscribe. Click up here to watch our latest video. Thank you very much.